Here's the thing. Did you go to church to go for a free rock concert? Be honest with you. Be honest with yourself. Did you go to church to one up somebody? Or did you honestly go to church for Jesus and his presence to get and the fellowship? Before anybody questions me, oh, yeah, I didn't go to church or whatever. Keep on saying I'm scared to go to church or something. I have a proof that I been going to church for the longest. Here's the thing. I went to church for Jesus and his presence and seeking out the Lord. I know about going through pain and long suffering, meekness, and getting beat and going through dark changes in my life and everything else and taking it serious, not making a mock or scoff about it. So I highly suggest you pipe down and get a relationship with the Lord. And instead of trying to one-up somebody and trying to say, oh, did you go to church or not? I make them feel so bad. Try crying out to the Lord, and that should be really authentic. Instead of trying to think you get it over with somebody. Because you want to say, oh, it's about memorizing, and it's not. Because if that's the case, I remember my walk. I remember my first true love. And that's God. Before any of you existence walking on this planet Earth to this day. Because not even family knew about me overdosing until I told them. So, therefore, wasn't always there. Understand, God has been my best friend. The Lord has been my best friend. And I tell everybody to praise the Lord. I ain't wasting my breath. Tying up. Ever played hide and seek based on me? I beat you. Based on me. I did my part. Now waiting for you all to catch up, I guess. Wait until you're done playing hide and seek and you're done with the whole roundup. I have confidence. I'm not being cocky. Once all having friends and getting in, whatever it is. You want to talk about, oh, he's doing worldly stuff. I'm not doing worldly stuff, so hush down and pipe up. You want to get your way? You have to wait. You want to rush God? But you want to take your time. Right? See, I take my time, but you see, I didn't rush God. I ain't say he had to hurry up. But he said, yeah, he needs to hurry up. No, but you want to go cry and complain and everything else. But remember, I'm the one that prays too. I'm the one that prays for y'all healing and everything else and put others before myself. I'm no stranger to that. If I'm lying, hey, I could drop right now. This stuff is serious. It ain't nothing to play with. I don't care if you have 3 a.m. thoughts or whatever the case may be. I don't care what time it is. I've been a willing vessel. And God sees everything. And God sees and knows what I write and knows what I confess and hears what I confess and sees what I confess and do everything, a little bit of everything, and knows everything I did. You want to keep up with my past, they Satan and his demons. That's what he does. Because they don't believe in change. They can't change themselves because guess what? They're too greedy and everything else. I'm not greedy. I didn't ask for much in life. And even if I did, I asked God, please forgive me. I don't want to be greedy. But people have their stuff going on in their careers. I help out and try to share y'all stuff. Your businesses. And whatever it is. Whatever I try to get into something, oh, it's never supported. It's overlooked. You always make excuses why this and that, but you ain't holier than thou. But I back up every single thing more than a female twerks her body. But I'm not mad. You either step up, you gain by building a relationship with God, or it's it. Or you'll perish. And if you don't know what that is, you'll find out. You better stop believing. And then you're going to say, oh, why did you care so much? Why don't you care about yourself so much? You say you do, then get in relation to God and you'll find out. It takes a responsibility. So like I said, you ain't gonna tell me, oh, why you go to church today? I bring church to you. You don't even pay me tithes and offering. You don't do none of that, but you pay another church that. Or wait, hold on. You don't want to help out. You say you help out a homeless person. You help out a poor person, but you want to tell them, I'm poor, I'm broke. But guess what? My hands ain't lazy either. But you don't want to pay this man, though. Anything he does, though. No matter what it is, but what is something I do, you all get paid for it. And then you complain about, oh, the economics so bad, we don't get paid for this or this and that. Well, guess what? I didn't get paid for this and that. Guess what? Grow up. Grow up. Because if I could do this stuff and maintain, keep it, and don't expect it, throw them all out, but try to get anything, and I don't get paid for anything I do. But you could go ahead and do stupid stuff on the internet and get paid for it, millions of dollars. And I made many videos of all kinds of different stuff and still not get paid for it. Then, like I said, regardless of what, and you would say, oh, one thing or two things that I've done in my life. But guess what? You think you could be forgiven for the stuff you do? No, right? Well, you don't think I could be forgiven? Okay, so if you don't think I could be forgiven, we see I needed to do the most unforgivable sin. So, therefore, hey. While you want to think you could be forgiven, no. Right? Because you say, I can't be forgiven from you all, but you think God's going to forgive you? What makes you think that? Regardless of what you say I did or do, whatever, okay, what you going to do about it now? What you going to do about it now? Because if God is for me, who could be against? You know who makes the law? God. God is the reason why you all exist to this day. Because if it wasn't for God, you know what? You wouldn't even have man's law to begin with. Because where do you think men and women come from? So therefore, God's law is greater than man's law. Think about how you were created and understand that. And be humble. Because guess what? Can't have man's law. You know, if you didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Man's law, when it existed, is God's law that's always been around and will always be around. His word remains. Man's law is just temporarily. You catch my drift? So that's today's sermon. So if you are weak to handle that, you can never handle the truth.